Alright guys, since we graduated in the lesson of creating number objects, I feel that it is time to move on to string objects now. Much more interesting type of objects, but don't tell number objects I said that. So let's go ahead and in order to create a string object, we need ns string class. And from that class, you go ahead and, assign it whatever object name you want. I'm going to name my first string S because I'm very creative. And then in order to create a numbers object, go ahead and press equal the @ sign and two double quotation marks. So anything you type in here, like cats, my keyboard's shaking. Hold on, cats don't like, let's see, bananas, I guess. Let's put chocolate. I don't know how to spell chocolate though. Do I even know how to spell bananas? Is bananas. Bananas. There we go. Thank you, Gwen Stefani, for that. And let's go ahead and type any string. And you also, for the purpose of this tutorial, ns string, you're going to want another string and tester. But don't set this to equal to anything else yet. We're just going to need this later on. So what's the most basic thing we can do with a string object? Well, ns log that stuff as always. And check this out. You know how like %i is to print out integers and %f is to print out floats? Well, %@ sign is to print out any type of object. So let's go ahead and print out string object right there. So check this out. Cats don't like bananas. Bananas. So anyways, this goes ahead and prints out a string object. Now I said %a, that can print out any type of object, like even number objects. So let me go ahead, ns number, let's go ahead and put like star, just name it n or something easy. And now let me go ahead and make a number object real quick. Number with integer, and let's go ahead and put 120 right in there because, I mean, why not? So now let's go ahead and just copy this, paste that crap below it, and why does everything move when I copy it like that? And now go ahead and print out a number object. So as you can see, cats like bananas 120. We got a fine looking program going on. But anyways, the point I'm trying to demonstrate is you're not only limited to printing out one type of object. %a means you can print out any type of object you can possibly imagine. So go ahead and delete that because we don't need it anymore. We're here to talk about strings. That was just a little example. So let's go ahead and I might as well show you some of the cool methods that you can do with strings. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. The first thing that you can do is there's a method to calculate the length of a string. Now this is probably one of the most common ones. So length of string is %i, and as that integer variable, just go ahead and type your string and call a method called length on it. Now the cool thing, length is a built-in method. So check this out. Length of string is 22. And the cool thing about this, I mean, it's not really that cool, but whenever you're calculating the length of a string, spaces count as well. So check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Bam. So that's just to explain that spaces count as well. So now what we want to do is call another method that is pretty common, and this is where that tester came in handy. So remember, this tester is a string object that's not equal to anything. What we want to do is copy the contents of string s into tester. So the method for this is ns string, a method from the ns string class, and it's string with string, replace a string with a string, and replace s. And now you take s and copy it into tester. So now we're going to have two identical strings pretty much. So ns log that stuff and just go ahead and put like copy string is %a tester, and let's go ahead and see if we messed up. Oh no, we didn't. Copied string is cats don't like bananas. So that is how you get a copy using the string with string. And what that means is replace this string with the contents in this string. Whoever came up with that name is very clever, but they made it super long, them idiots. So anyways, The last method I want to teach you, and again, I'm just teaching you some really common methods. There's like a million, not literally, probably a couple hundred, but I'm just teaching you the most common ones. Let's go ahead and take that tester method, tester string, and let's go ahead and set it equal to the old string, but uppercase the string. So what tester is going to be equal to is this string S, which is cats don't like bananas, uppercased. Pretty cool, huh? So now let's go ahead and ns log that stuff and set it equal to like uppercase is %a, and then just print out tester again. So build and run that, and check this out. Uppercase is cats don't like bananas. Easy computer program. So, what I want to do is just introduce you to the basics of string and some of the methods that you can call on them. Again, there's also a lot of methods about like you can compare tester to S and see which one is less than, greater than, if they're equal to each other. But that takes way too many if statements to type that. But these are pretty much the most common methods that we're going to be using. If I build a computer program later on where I'm going to need another method, then I'll explain that one as the time allows. I guess you could say that. So, the cool thing about this is that each of these strings, once you set it equal to something, you can't really change it. The only way you can change it is explicitly set it equal to something else. And these are called, I forgot what they're called, like unmutable or something. Anyways, you can't change these strings. You can't like take the word case out and make it a new string. So we learn how to make unmutable strings, but there's also mutable strings. That means changeable strings. And I know this may be confusing right now, but that's probably what we're going to be going over in the next tutorial. It's a whole different type of string, and yeah, it's a whole lot more dynamic string. So, I guess enough talking about in this tutorial. We'll wait for that for the next tutorial. So thank you guys for watching. If you want any of this code, go and copy it, put it in my forum, link below. So thank you one last time. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys later.